Lamine Yamal or Olise? I receive this question a lot, and you know how I like to do it here. I'm going to explain their games to you before I make the choice or before you make your choice. I should start by saying the guy Olise has a much more developed game more than Lamine Yamal, simply because of one thing. Okay, the infield game, that inside game I keep preaching, Lamine Yamal needs to master. Listen, when you are able to master that, even though it's very difficult, when you are able to master that, options become plentiful. And for a skilled player and a very good passer like Lamine Yamal, what happens? You see the field in a U shape. My coach used to tell me back then, you see the field in a V shape. I say you see it in a U shape because of the peripherals. And that's the one thing the guy Olise has over Lamine Yamal as we speak. Okay, but this is what makes Lamine Yamal very dangerous. He's rapid. And this rapidity, even though it doesn't look much, it makes Lamine Yamal very scary. And if you ask me, who am I taking? I'm taking Lamine because he scares me. Okay, when he's on his game, he looks very scary because of how rapid he is with the decision making. Even if it's passing, if it's dribbling, it looks very rapid and aggressive. Okay, so yes, he hasn't mastered his game yet, and Olise is the kind of guy who looks very polished. You look at Olise's game, he looks very polished. But then you are looking at Lamine Yamal's game and the aggressiveness he has to his game, that makes him very. And I like to ask people this question all the time. When you are coming up against different kind of strikers, the reason why Didier Drogba is that guy because he scares you, and that's what Lamine Yamal is. So not only on the field of play, mentally he scares players. Okay, and anyone will tell you if you have been on the field of play before, you are going to understand how far the mental game goes in the physical game. So yes, that little component Lamine Yamal has to his game, the rapidity and the scary nature of his game puts him slightly ahead of Olise, even though Olise's game is much more developed than Lamine Yamal. So I don't know how you are going to look at this thing, but the guy Olise is very polished. I mean, you don't know how to keep him quiet. Because if you have observed Olise, he's not very fast. He's not like your typical winger who is rapid and quick, but somehow keeping him quiet is very difficult because of his in-game ability. I keep saying this. Someone needs to alert Lamine Yamal. He needs to master the infield. If you master the infield game, there is nothing you can do on the field of play. The game opens wide to you. So yes, are you going for the infield master in Olise, or you are going for the scary nature of Lamine Yamal? That is up to you. But if you ask me, I'm taking the rapidity and the scary nature just because of the mental game Lamine Yamal comes with. I'm taking these two things. Even though I'm not mad at anyone who thinks Olise is better, I mean, you have all the right to think Olise is better. In fact, the numbers, everything proves he is better. But I'm looking at the age difference and I'm looking at what Lamine Yamal could add to his game. Olise looks like a polished player, if you ask me. From here, where is he going? It doesn't look like he can go anywhere. The only thing he can do is put consistency to what he's doing. But if you look at Lamine Yamal and you are supposed to project the things he can do, plentiful. So yes, your choice. I'm done with the explanation.